You're welcome. Welcome to the Outdoor Gear Show. Today we've got an awesome backpack by Regatta. Now, backpack, rucksack, I don't know what you want to call it whatever you wish. This is the Survivor Man 35 litre by Regatta. Now, they sent this through to me a little while ago, and I used it today for a trip to Hatfield Forest, give it a little test, and it poured down with rain, so that was a good little test to see what it could do. So this bag is £35 at the moment on the Regatta website. Its retail price is £55. Now, I did see it on Amazon for sale for £25, but that price will fluctuate. For £25, it's a bargain. For £35, it's good. I think 55, 60 quid, you're pushing the limits of if this bag's really worth it. So what can the bag do? Well, it is a rucksack. It's classified as Survivor Man, so I guess they're targeting the bushcraft or the wild camping enthusiast. I guess that's their sort of market, and they're priding themselves on sort of the comfort of the bag. So I was looking at their description of the bag, and they say it's hard-wearing and comfortable. It's adventure ready. It has an air mesh back and adjustable chest harness. The backpack is engineered for comfort. It has a ripstop fabric, hard-wearing and designed to withstand a lot of wear and tear. It's a 35 litre capacity. It's made for the Explorer. It comes with pole holders, bungee storage system, and an attachable rain cover. So the polyester is 600D ripstop, and it does feel solid. This feels like it could take a whack through the bush. That's what she said. It can take a whack through the forest, branches and stuff, and it will survive. It did get a catch earlier, and there's a slight lift in the lid here. No rip, but it's pulled it a little bit. There was a bit of thorn as I went through one of the trees. So, pockets wise, we'll go through a mixture of pros and cons. I won't do it like a pros list and a cons list, I'll just do it as we go. Now, they talk about it's got side pocket water bottle holders. Now, it's these things here, just on the side. Now, I managed on one side to fit 2 chocolate bars or nut bars, and then the other side, I just managed to squeeze a water bottle in. If you look, it's bowed it, and I lost a bit of water through it. These mesh pockets, I don't think they're good. The water's alright though. Reason being, if you pack your bag out and you fit it out, and I know what you guys are like, you like to fill your bags, that's what she said, we're on a roll here today with that. These don't stretch far enough to fit a water bottle. If you look at the circumference, what we've got to offer, it's not a lot of width. I won't say it that time, but on both sides. So I think they should make these wider. These need to be more elasticated or just a bit more stretched. There's no give, and I guarantee that if you forced it in there, you'd be ripping it away from the seams. Side pockets again are very shallow and deep. So I mean, look, I can just get my hand in there. Very, very narrow and shallow. You can fit a folding saw in there. So this is the Highlander Wolverine folding saw. That will fit in the pocket quite snug. And you probably could fit your knife in them as well at a push. And then the other side, I've managed to fit, again, all the zips, easy opening apparently. Oh, I've fully opened it, that's why. You've got a room just for a Mora knife as well. So I think, again, these side pouches should be wider. You know, you want this a bit wider or more stretchy to get a bottle in, because as soon as you fill this out and you try to put a bottle in, well, the bottle doesn't fit in, it bows. So you need something small and thin in there, like the knife, for instance, or your folding saw, gives you just a bit of leeway. But again, look, there's no stretch. So Regatta, you need to fix them bits if you want this to be a more usable survival bag. Now, the top part isn't too bad actually. Inside here we've got what would you call it? A tripod for your phone, or a handheld camera holder for your phone. We've got a torch, which you can get from Beamer Wild. For that. We've got a face mask, just in case it's required. No, I forgot to put that in there. Got a camera. We've got a fire still. Then we've got a broken lapel mic, dipped in puddle water. So it's actually a decent sized top pouch here. You fit quite a bit in there. All your odds and sods, like your torches and that, all fit in there quite snugly. Now, again, you've got your ventilated padded back system. I found it really comfortable on the shoulders and the back. I didn't feel any like, there's none of that. You got your chest clips, you got your hip clips. They all feel pretty decent. They're all stitched pretty decently as well. They feel solid. If we have to do the front, you got the D loops. Again, attach what you want on them. These actually do feel with a bit of force. They'll probably snap. So you don't want to put too much on them. If you unclip this, another thing I noticed about the bag, obviously you got your pull string in the middle. When you undo this is still wet from earlier. Let's just do this up, right. If you look at this, it's hard to see from here. If you can see this, maybe if I shine my torch. Oh, it's in the bag, isn't it? You can see the holes there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you look here, the stitching on this top bit, so they've reinforced, that's it here, on here you've got reinforced stitching here to strengthen it. On this bit here, now this is an interesting part. When people get these bags, this bit here, which is the thinnest part, it has really weak stitching here, but this is the bit that people grab a lot of. When they pick the bag up, they're not always grabbing it by the handles and that, they grab it by this bit. Accidentally as well, normally 9 times out of 10. But this is already brand new. The stitching's already coming apart here. It's got slight holes. So I think that should be reinforced all the way around, because this is the most worn bit, as weird as it is. Inside, can you fit a lot in here? I've got this jacket in here, which was it's wet now, got wet earlier. I had this in there as well when I first went out. Then I had waterproof trousers, waterproof jacket, by Regatta. Oh, that's wet. What's that? Oh, this is the badge. I also managed to fit in here, when I came down, 2 cooking stoves, a wood burning stove. Managed to fit a kettle, and a cooking pot, 2 knives, an axe, and 2 drinking cups and 2 little mini saucepans. So you can actually fit quite a bit in here. The issue you've got though, let's take that out. If you were taking this out into the woods, most people nowadays take their ground sheets with them, and they're huge buggers, aren't they? They're huge. It fills like half the bag. I put my ground sheet in, half the bag was gone. So it's great for a day bag. If you're going out and you've got your fire lighting stuff, you've got your torch, you've got your backup clothing, you've got your cooking utensils, fine. But it comes to the sleeping part. Now if you take just a tarp, and you are comfortable just sleeping on the ground with a tarp, then it's no issue, you fit a tarp in there easy. But when you start adding like tarps, hammocks, a tent, or ground sheets for in the winter, you haven't got enough space. And the fact that these pockets also are tiny, this being expanded gives you less space on your side pockets, so you then can't even fit your knife and your axe, or not your axe, your folding saw in the side bits, which is a shame. They've got an extra bag pocket here. Now this is normally where, on other bags, you'd have this, so you could put your hydration packs and stuff in here, and then drink through, but there's no mention of that on their write-up. So I put the grill in there, the cooking grill. But there's no actually mention what that extra pocket's for, really. It's kind of redundant, unless you would put your maps or stuff in there. You could put laptops in there, but I wouldn't put laptop in there with my other gear, because it would probably break. Depends what you want to use the bag for, but because it's being marketed as Survivor, I'm pursuing it in my mind that this is for the survivalist bushcrafter, and I think they would want wider side pockets, a better mesh system. You can only enter through the top, but I know a lot of bushcrafters would like to enter both ways. So a zip system here from the bottom, with a compartment in the middle. So this would run through, which you would zip tie in the middle, or pull string in the middle, which would then allow you to have a sleeping bottom part and day use top part. That's what one of my bags has got, and it's fantastic. It makes such a difference. Underneath we've got a rain cover. This was called a rain cover. We've done it in the video when we was out on the walk of Hatfield Forest. Make sure you check it out. Bright orange, it's all attached, just pull it out. Bright orange, can't miss it. Here you go, looks like a parachute. Wrap it over the top. That's a nice little added feature they added as well. I quite like that. They've done a good job as well. They've kept the bag pretty much dry. I'd say about 98% dry it was. Nothing got through the bag, a bit wet on the outside, but pretty good. Other options, I think that's pretty much everything on the bag. It was really comfortable. And I'm not just saying actually, it was really comfortable. It surprised me. I've got other bags the same sort of size and they sort of dig in your shoulders. You're like, oh, this one I didn't really know it was on my bag. Now was that because it wasn't a lot of weight inside it? That could be part of it as well. On the front you've got this pull string storage. They call it storage space pull string. I don't know what I think of it. It'd be nice to have mollies or something there to attach stuff. I don't know how durable I actually think this is. I mean, it'd be nice to have like D-loops here or something, or loops here to put, if you are going to have if you haven't got enough space to store your stuff in the bag, having something here, D-loops, which won't cost them extra to make really that much, you could then slide it to kind of external storage which is secure, rather than this. I mean, I don't know how secure these are. It's a shoelace, pretty much, wired through these tabs. I think that front could be utilised probably better. If you look, all this surface space here is probably wasted. What would you put in there? If you've got ideas what you use these for, then let me know in comments, because maybe I'm missing the trick. I just don't see the point of them as such. Here you've got trekking pole holders. Now, you probably get two in there, just about. Nice feature, I quite like that. But I would love to have these coming up here and another one attached coming under to hold all that stuff as well. Otherwise, bag is not bad. I wouldn't pay 50 quid for it, which is their retail price. It's now sitting at £35, which it probably isn't bad. So if you're on a budget or you're just starting, would I recommend this bag to you? If they made the changes that I suggested, then 100% I would. I'd even go up to the £45 mark. For a day bag, just going out for the woods for the day, you're not going to be staying out for long, I would say go for it. I've just seen something here actually, which is maybe double think. Brand new bag, stitching, already coming off. If you can see this here, stitching's coming off. I think if you're going to call a bag Survivor, you want a bag that you can kick onto the road, drop it and pick it up and keep going. A bag that's going to last you years. Is this bag going to last you years being used daily as a day bag? I don't think so. It's a really tough one to say. For 25 to 30 quid, I would recommend getting this for a first bag, just to use out for fun in the woods. You're on a budget, it's going to get ripped, it's going to get damaged, but you're not going to be upset. You're not paying 150, 200 quid for a bag that you destroy instantly. It's not like, I've got one called, I forgot the name of it now, the reindeer, Visport, and it's Kadura fabric. It's got bucket pouches, it's got so much space, it's got partitions in the middle, it's got under storage, above storage, it's got the partition in the middle. It's a phenomenal bag, but it's over 120 quid. I wouldn't say that for a first bag. I can't tell you what to do with this. I will be using it more, just to see how long it lasts, but it'd be nice to see if Regatta actually could make some of these changes to the bag. And I think it would make it a much more better quality bag. This just disappoints me. I see this and I just think of school rucksack or backpacking, like hiking. That's not survival. survival people like their gear, they like their attachments, they like their multi-purpose things, you know. They like money patches, man. They like to whack things on and have like a bag that's 9 foot long full of all these attachments, because they've got their first aid kits, they've got their fire starting kits, their easy accessibles, the everyday carries, the quick release stuff they need. You can't do that to this bag. This bag's got one entrance, so if you put it at the bottom, you've got to pull everything out, which is why the other bags do the double entrances. The bucket pouches, you want to be able to enter and exit every hole. Oh, I don't know how I said that. That's what she said! Yes! So yeah, it's on Regatta's website, you can check it out. They've got 3 versions of the same sort of bag with different branding, and I think they're pretty much the same bags. And that's it. That's what I can really say about it. I will be using it a bit more. It's not going to be my everyday bag, but like I say, if they can fix these side patches, fix these water bottle things, because they're just pointless at the moment. You fit a chocolate bar and that's it. Why would you have, yeah. It's a chocolate patch, that's what it is. And add the extra straps for the bottom and reinforce the stitching on this, because like I said, even though this is only pull string and it gets folded in, hidden, I know people, I know myself, when you pick these bags up and they're heavy, you still seem to pick them up by this bit, not thinking. And they wear, they rip, and then you get that rip here quite quickly, quite soon. So yeah, that is my opinion, for what it's worth. For what it's worth! So if you like these reviews, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs up. If you like it, give me a comment. If you don't, give me a comment. And we're going to be going through more different types of gear. We've got cooking stoves, we've got clothing as well we can talk about. Any gear that you want to see reviewed, be it clothing, tents, cooking stoves, cheap products on AliExpress, we will try and review as much as we can, as and when we use it. So yes. And if you want a day to actually watch these shows, I don't know when to do them, but we could do a gear review show on a Thursday, on a Wednesday, on a Tuesday, but not on a Monday. Never on a Monday. You don't review gear on Mondays. You're not in the right mindset. Wrong time of day, wrong time of the week, wrong mindset. Go Friday. Friday, you're mental! No Fridays, you don't Friday review. Friday, you're out doing it. You know, Sunday you're reflecting. Monday you're a bit, oh, I ain't got time for reviews. Maybe a Thursday. I'm done. I'm done. Out. Finito. Stay wild, guys.